Hello, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, and I'm at Brummett Elementary in Mrs. Helmbrecht's class. While visiting Brummett Elementary, I didn't find anybody. Okay, I'm just kidding. I did find somebody at school today, and I was so very excited. So, I had him make a short video. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Boys and girls, while you guys have all been at home, I have been going to all the schools to make sure everything is safe and the buildings are okay, hoping that maybe, just maybe, there would maybe be a friend here. And I'm at Brummett Elementary, and I was so excited because you'll never guess who's here working hard. Mr. Camrata. So he wanted to say a little something to you, boys and girls. First, we're going to say hi. Hi, Mr. Camrata.
Hello. Hello, Officer Joe. I'm glad you're here today. It's kind of lonely without everybody. Boys and girls, we miss you. I wish we were in school. However, we're not. All I can say is keep up with your e-learning. I'm working here. The teachers are working at home. And hopefully we'll be back at school soon. We miss you.
All right, we're going to go because we need to make sure we keep our safe distance. So that way everybody's staying healthy and safe. And I'm going to head out and go to a different building now. You have a great and fantastic day, Mr. Camrata.
You too.
Thanks
Thanks for stopping.
How neat was that, boys and girls? Finally, somebody in the building that I could talk to. All right, boys and girls, we are back. We're only going to read one story today because it's kind of a longer story, but it's a very good one. So, if you aren't sitting crisscross applesauce, go ahead and do that now. And let's get those hands out and shake those jiggles out. And there they go once again, floating around the room. All right, so take our hands, put them together. Today's jam is going to be eggless chocolate chip cookie dough jam because my daughter made that the other night and they ate it because it didn't have eggs in it. So put that in there. I promise you it was extra sticky because it was all over the place. All right, so now we have our hands in the jam. Let's sit back and enjoy a very creepy story. A story called Creepy Carrots. Oh, creepy carrots. I'm sure that you guys have had this read to you before. If you haven't, it's very, very good, which is why I wanted to read it to you. All right, creepy carrots. Look at how creepy they look. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots, and especially carrots that grew in Krakenhopper Field were far better than any other carrots that he's ever had. They were fat, crisp, and free for the taking. They were the most delicious carrots that he'd ever had in his entire life, and they were all his. Anytime he was hungry, he could walk down to Krakenhopper Field and pick some. Jasper loved the carrots there. Fat, juicy, and delicious. He would pull some for morning snack on the way to school. He would yank out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough of the most delicious carrots in the entire world. And they were all his. Nobody knew about them. He didn't even tell his friends. Jasper wanted to keep the secret all to himself because he loved the carrots at Krakenhopper Field. Well, that is until one day they started to follow him. The creepy carrots started to follow Jasper. He first noticed something very strange after the big game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack of delicious Krakenhopper carrots when he heard it, the soft, sinister carrots creeping up on him. And he looked around. But he didn't see anything. But he heard it again. Jasper was so afraid. He heard it again. And he turned, and he turned, and he turned, and he still couldn't see anything. So, like any other little bunny, Jasper took off running. He thought to himself, it's just my imagination, but I should just be careful, just in case. And so he ran all the way home. Now Jasper thought to himself, that's probably just my imagination. It's no big deal at all. But things continued to get even more strange. Because that night while he was brushing his teeth, he was... And he looked in the mirror and he saw carrots. He turned. Whoosh. But it was just a duck, shampoo, and a washcloth. He laughed at himself just a little bit like, what in the world am I doing? He picked this toothbrush off the floor, finished brushing his teeth. He did rinse off the toothbrush first and use new toothpaste. And put the toothbrush away and went to bed very quickly. He got underneath the covers very fast. It's okay, Jasper. It's okay. The next morning, he slowly approached Krakenhopper Field, like he was a soldier in the army, crawling, being very stealthy, and watching, waiting to see if any of those carrots were going to try to get him. When he got up to the carrots, he reached and he pulled out 2 carrots. While he was pulling them out, he said, I'm pulling out 2 carrots now. And he pulled them out and he dangled them into the air. And nothing happened. And then he said, these carrots look so delicious. I wonder what they're going to taste like. And he took a big looked around and nothing happened. He thought to himself, what was I thinking? Creepy carrots? No way. That's ridiculous. There's no such thing as creepy carrots. I made myself afraid for nothing. Oh, I love these carrots. So he finished eating his carrot and started to walk away. But that night, when he arrived home, he went out into the shed. He turned the shed light on and he went, yeah! Creepy carrots! Mom, hurry, there's creepy carrots out here! Because Jasper was certain there were carrots in the shed. Mom came running, Jasper, 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 what's the problem? Mom's Jasper was like, oh, there's creepy carrots in there. Go, creepy carrots, they're gonna get me. Jasper's mom turned on the light, looked in there, and was like, Jasper, I don't have time for games tonight. I'm trying to pay bills. I'm trying to finish up dinner. Quit playing tricks on me. All there was some paint, a chainsaw, and some clippers, but definitely not any creepy carrots. Mom shook her head, turned the light off, and told Jasper, go in the house now and quit bothering me with this nonsense. Now Jasper was certain that there were creepy carrots in there. Certain he saw creepy carrots. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it. The terrible, terrible carrot breath of a creepy carrot breathing, waiting to get him when he goes to sleep. And he saw the shadow on the wall. And that's when it happened. Jasper screamed, "Creepy carrots! They're gonna eat me! They're so mad at me, these creepy carrots! Dad, come and help! There's creepy carrots!" Dad came flying in, turned the light on, said, "Jasper, what in the world's going on?" And Jasper's like, "Creepy carrots, creepy carrots, creepy carrots. Yeah, it's right there, creepy carrots." Dad looked. It was like, Jasper, that is just a pop with a little baby rabbit in it. There's no carrots in there. Quit trying to play jokes. But Jasper was jumping up and down and going, "I promise the creepy carrots, I saw them in the shed. They're mad at me. I'm eating all the carrots." And Jasper's dad was like, "What in the world are you talking about, son? There's no such thing as creepy carrots." So, Dad looked underneath the bed and said, "Jasper, no creepy carrots here." Then he opened up the closet. Yep, no creepy carrots here. They opened up every drawer. No creepy carrots. Jasper just lay there in bed. Dad was walking out and said, "It was just a bad dream, son. Now, go to sleep. I'm tired. I gotta go to work in the morning." And Jasper was like, "There ain't no way in the world I'm going to get any sleep tonight. These creepy carrots are trying to eat me, and nobody believes me." So there Jasper lay, just waiting for it to happen. Poor Jasper. By the end of the week, things were getting a little ridiculous for Jasper. All Jasper kept seeing were creepy carrots everywhere, in windows, in the storm drain, at the cemetery. But in fact, really, it was just curtains and some trash and flowers. Jasper wasn't sleeping, so he was delirious. He thought for sure those creepy carrots were going to get him when he was in bed, so he refused to sleep. And because of that, he became delusional, which means he had no idea what was going on because he was so tired. Poor Jasper. Jasper just knew his parents were wrong, that the creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. He knew it. As he lay there, looking up into the sky, he saw carrots everywhere. White carrots, of course. They weren't orange. And then all of a sudden, poof! He had the greatest idea ever. He thought to himself, if they couldn't get out of Krakenhopper Field, then they couldn't eat me. Ha ha! Perfect. It's a great idea. And off he went. Jasper hatched a plan first thing on Saturday morning. He grabbed supplies and headed to Krakenhopper Field. First, he measured out around all the creepy carrots. He put on his safety goggles and started sawing the wood. He brought in a backhoe and started digging a trench all the way around. He filled it in, and by this time, Jasper was crazy. He was like this, "The carrots are never going to get out. Carrots are never going to get out." Then he started making a big, giant fence around. The entire time, laughing hysterically because he was so tired and because, well, he was so afraid still. These creepy carrots aren't going to get me. And as the sun finally fell across Krakenhopper Field, Jasper stood back and smiled because he had erected a 30-foot high fence all the way around the creepy carrots. He had dug a moat and filled them with African crocodiles, man-eating, bunny-eating, beaver-eating, monkey-eating crocodiles. He knew that the carrots were going to be stuck in there forever, and he finally could get some sleep. He wouldn't have to worry about them trying to get him. On his way home, he didn't hear any or heavy breathing. There were no creepy carrot shapes anywhere in any windows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. Jasper smiled ear to ear because he knew he had beaten those creepy carrots. No need to worry anymore. And as it became dark, the carrots of Krakenhopper Field watched Jasper walk away, peering through the panels in the fence, not saying a word. And when he got completely out of sight, the carrots did something very, very amazing. You think that they got out? You think they went after Jasper? You're wrong. They cheered, "Woohoo! We beat him! Woo! Yay!" The creepy carrots, their plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper the rabbit would never ever come into the carrot patch again and eat them. They had the most giant celebration for an entire week, celebrating the fact that Jasper would never ever return and that their plan had worked. They were all so happy. Ooh, they were so happy. The carrots had outsmarted Jasper. The end. What'd you guys think about that? It's a good one, huh? Creepy carrots. All right, so let's make sure that we're doing our e-learning. Talking to some of the principals, they said that there's some of the boys and girls aren't doing all of their e-learning, so let's make sure we get that done. And as always, let's not fight with our brother and sister. Let's make sure that we're doing a very good job helping mom and dad, and just all in all, making good choices. Because, well, this week, the weather's going to get really, really good. And tomorrow, which is Friday, it's supposed to be like super, super nice out. And, well, I'd hate to be stuck inside all day long doing my e-learning because I didn't want to do it on Wednesday or Monday, and now I've got more on Friday and I have to stay inside and watch from the window like this while the other kids get to play in their yard, of course, because we still want to make sure that we're being safe and social distancing. But it's still nice to be outside. It's supposed to be like 62, 63 degrees, a little sunny. Oh, I can feel it now. It's going to be so nice. I'm actually going to play basketball with my son tomorrow, and maybe a little bit of catch with my dog, Marley. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything outside with my daughters. Maybe we'll go for a walk. Well, I guess I'll have to find out. I'll let you guys know next week. But you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Get that e-learning done, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.